Okay, everybody, so today we have our new fighter, El Fuerte, and I actually think, despite what I'm hearing, I actually think he's pretty decent. I kind of like the character, first of all. I kind of, a lot of times, base my polls on whether or not I like the character, so I do like the character himself. It's good to see him back. We haven't seen him since Street Fighter 4, so good to see him, of course. Um, if you kind of look here into his skills, he does actually have pretty decent skills. I think he'd probably work better with Fashion Ken or the new Ken, the new legendary Ken that we have. But if you go into here, you can see that he basically has bleed. I like that he hits 5 times and there's a 20% chance, so that's almost like a 100% chance. But then once it gets to level 3, which I think most of us will get that right away, it's a 30% chance. So it's a pretty good chance of landing the bleed. This can do a stun, I guess, every 15 seconds. Kind of a long time, but I believe this can get upgraded over time. I think when you get his cars, so that's pretty decent to me. He also has an armor break, which I believe that works with Cammy, if I'm not mistaken. Cammy gets more damage if she gets an armor break. And then we have the armor break and the bleed chance with this. And another thing that I do like about him is that he uses combo 1 and 2. So those are, to me, usually those are the ones that are hardest to find in the units that I use. So I think that's pretty good. So let me go into the summons. I'm gonna pretty much just use up all my resources and at least get one copy of him if possible. Definitely, well, I only have one faction invite, so let me set that to wind. And I do like that he's wind, so that we can just get him over time quite easily. He's the only person I have on my wish list nowadays. So let's see if we can grab him. And then I also have regular summon, and I hate how my thing glitches out here. Alright, so let me just double make sure that I do this, at least on the first one. And it looks like we didn't really get anything out of that. But not to worry, because we still have some regular pulls to do. And hopefully, out of 5 pulls here, hopefully we could get something. If not, I might just go into my gems. It looks like that glitch stopped. And also, it's possible that I could just do some divination pulls and get some extra tickets out of that. I do have some tickets too that I could use, so I could give that a shot. Okay, we have an A fighter. Nope. I'll do one draw for now. My fighter bag is full. Okay, so let me clear out my fighter bag. They kind of, if you go into if you go into your C fighters dismiss, they have a thing where you can just auto dismiss. So I have one copy of everyone. Not that I've ever used any of them. I mean, I've used them, but they're just not that useful. I wish they had this auto dismiss so that you can sort of like an auto quick awaken, so that you can kind of just do this quickly. That would be nice. Alright, so let's go into draw again. Let's draw one more. And looks like nothing. Okay, so let's do like a divination or 2. I'm gonna stick with M Bison. I did do some pulls on Juri, but I'm gonna stick with M Bison for now, just because I haven't finished them. And then we could do one with just the gems. And what that should do is that should give us some tickets. Ooh, 2 copies of M Bison. I will definitely take that. But that should give us some tickets. I don't know if we got any A tickets from that, but I know that I do have some in my bag. So let's go for that. Maybe we could get a copy of him from there. And if not, we'll just have to wait for the future. So I do have 2 wind here. So let's use them and see what happens. Old units. I do have 2 of these. And those are completely random. And then I think these can go, these can become wind. But it's only one at a time. Okay. We got Beast. We got T-Hawk again. And we got Evil. Oh no, so we didn't get any. And actually still have a bunch of these that I can use. Oh no, not one copy. Oh, we did get one copy. Okay. Cool. So we actually got 2 Mummy Dawsons, 3 Mummy Dawsons. And a whole bunch of other stuff. So he might not even get into my actual bag. So that might be why we didn't get the animation out of that. Ugh. Okay, and then one other thing I have here is the selector somewhere. Ooh, I should use that. Okay, I have from the weekly thing, there was a selection. Oh, actually, is he on here? Or maybe this is just the older units. That's a shame. Alright, I'll just hold on to that. I had one with where you get to choose Mummy Dawson. Yeah. So I don't really need any more lightning. So I'll go with Yang. I feel like I need more fire. And then this battery. Oh, that's the Father's Day one. I don't know if any of these are useful to me quite yet. But once I start, well, the Matter-U, I have them pretty much most of the way to the top, if not already to the max. But once I start building the other 2, then maybe I'll think about who to pick from that. So these are still Quick Awakens. And I could also just increase my bag size. Let's try to get that up to 200. Because this is, I mean, it's kind of expensive, but I mean, whatever. I guess at this point, you get rubies, you get these gems every day, so might as well just use them. Alright, so I mean, even though these are S fighters, we should be able to Quick Awaken some of them. Cool, so there he is. And I don't know, guys, I'm just glad to have like some Latino representation. And, you know, as I was thinking of that, we do have Elena, who is, I believe she's Brazilian. She does capoeira, so I believe she's Brazilian. She's technically Latino. I just kind of was thinking also of a Spanish speaker, so we do have a Spanish speaker. Oh, and look at that. I actually just finished maxing out my poison, my street poison, so that's good. That's a wind fighter that you know, it's somewhat of a late release that I managed to max out, so I'll definitely take that. And we have maxed out E Honda. So I am getting to the point where I do have a few people completely maxed out, so that's gonna mean that I can eventually just use them to awaken other units. So Chun-Li almost there. And Abel almost there too. He's almost there, yeah, okay. Alright, so now we can do the trials and see how we do on that. So I was recording my trials last week. I didn't end up putting them up because it just took me like 40 minutes because I decided to do both Witch Juri and Ken, so maybe I should put them up just to put them up. But it's just such a long video. I don't really expect people to watch him. But yeah, he's got bleed, he got a passive stun, and what was the other thing? I forgot already. Oh yeah, the armor break. So yeah, let's take a look and try to use him here. Honestly, oh, I forgot to check if he's a tank or what. He's just a fighter and he's balanced. Okay, so that's not bad. Oof. You know, I never used T-Hawk, so let's use him here and let's get the three wind unit bonus here. All right, so let's start off with El Fuerte. Let's see if that works. Or El Fuerte, if you will. We got, who's that in the back? Oof. Oof. Chun-Li, don't die. Oh, I forgot to mention too, all of his attacks are AoE, so it's definitely good to have a good AoE unit. Because I feel like when it comes to like Shadow City, I'm always looking for an AoE person or like a team because half my team dies and then I need to get through like an E Honda or a Bison or something. Okay, I'm gonna use poison first if I can actually. And I hate fighting E Honda. So what I'll do is if I lose, I'll just move on to the next one. We don't really need to see the solution. I'm sure you guys can find plenty of solutions out there. So look at all the life that E Honda is recovering. It's really annoying. Alright, so that team didn't work. Let's move on to the next battle. Alright, let's move up here. I feel like that corner is always the hardest one. Alright, who do we have here? We have E Honda. I like E Honda. We have Dawson. We have Mad Ryu. I feel like we could make a great combo out of that. And that's what I'm saying. He's got the combo 1. So he combos. He got combo 1 and 2. So he combos pretty well with everyone. I feel like that's a factor that we don't usually see often. People don't really talk about that all that much. It's like certain units are just hard to use just because they have like the worst spot in the combo, or they don't have a manual combo, so you have to kind of have 3 other units that can combo fully in order to use them. But I'm kind of really liking El Fuerte here with that 1 and 2 combo. Again, doesn't mean we're gonna win this battle, but okay, so we got E Honda there absorbing those projectiles. And we have Elena on their team, so those battles tend to last freaking forever. Alright, so let's try to do a combo 2 with El Fuerte. And I missed it, apparently. Alright, so I think we might lose this one just for that, just because of that. And we let our Mad Ryu die. Now let's try this again. Let me auto-click. Okay, time just ran over. So I was just going to auto-click as fast as I could, but apparently time just ran out. Alright, so yeah, we're 0 for 2. Let's go into this one. Okay, so E Honda. I'm not seeing Cammy here. I feel like Cammy would be the good combo to have with him. I mean, he's a balanced character. He's not going to be like an impactful DPS or anything like that. He feels like more of a support character. And then his stuff is just going to get, I think he's going to get better the more you level him up, and, you know, the more tools he has at his disposal. There we go. Actually got to use them. You know, we're kind of just slowly chipping away here. And now we have Yang. Yang, I feel like Yang is gonna take us to the time over. Or not. But yeah, man. Design-wise, aesthetic-wise, I do like him as a character. Wow. It's a very limited amount of choices here. Sea Viper for sure. I'm gonna go with Combat Guile. Generally don't really use Combat Guile, but he seems to always be good when you go up against him, so why wouldn't he be good in the trials? Okay, looked like Bear Guile was almost dead, but he survived. Ooh, we just lost 2 fighters. Well, that was annoying. I might retry this one just because it was so fast. Actually, we might still win. Look at Makoto, almost dead. We won. Okay, so looks like El Fuerte didn't actually help with anything. All right, just keeping my eye on the time of this video. Ooh, okay, finally we got Cammy. So let me double check Cammy here. Skill. Armor break. She deals at armor break. The 50 reflect armor break on the target. I thought there was something where she did more damage with armor break on. Alright, so I mean, looks like it said 1 times armor break, so I think it can actually stack. It stacks up to 10 times. Okay, so still can combo well, even if she doesn't benefit from the armor break specifically directly. That can still combo well. And his armor break, I think it was in his skill 2. Let me double check that. Skill 2, combo 2, combo 1. So combo 1 and 2. Alright, so regardless whether or not I use them as 1 or 2. Which again, I feel like those are the best spots to have. At least with the units I play. Those are kind of somewhat of the best spots to have a new unit kind of come in and fill in. Because I feel like as soon as I change someone out, like I use Gaio most of the time, or Elena, oh my lord, I just got wrecked. Let me try this one more time, and then move on to the next one. Cammy, let's keep Beast in the back. Let's start out with Sea Viper. Try and do an armor break there. I think we got the armor break. And then end with Cammy. Or not. I don't know what happened there. Okay, we got that one. Let's just try the last one. We're not going to go back and finish all of them. Let's just try the top one over here. And see what we can do. Okay, instantly picking those 2. Let's put the capper in the back. So we can do Sea Viper de Capre. Again, I like El Fuerte with his where he just slots in with the combos. I feel like that's the best spot, like 1 and 2. Matter You is destroying us right now. Ooh, he whiffed that Shoryuken. And we should be able to kill Matter You. Alright. Yeah, El Fuerte. I feel like these trials are just not the greatest. The whole point of just doing the trial is just to kind of get your rewards, pretty much. Alright, we're at the 18-minute mark, so. The one other thing I wanted to kind of mention was this thing, the Tower Supreme Fist. We did unlock this today, the spiritual people, so that's good. And then I guess we're getting that tomorrow. So let's see here. I already completed floor 1, but the thing that I was kind of thinking with this is I don't really have, like I do have a lot of units, but none of them are really built up all that much. And then the only other thing too is that their equipment is not the greatest. So I do have some of that spiritual equipment, but that's something I'm gonna have to work on. I thought I had someone that had multiple. So yeah, my Gen has multiple. My Goken probably not. Yeah, he's still wearing yellow stuff, and my Rose. So I figured Rose would be a little bit better down here as a support, and then I haven't really worked on my Chun-Li or my Dante. I mean, I can't really work on my Dante. But Chun-Li, I feel like I saw that was one of the rewards now, so maybe I could work on her a little bit. But honestly, what I should focus on the most is just getting the equipment for everybody. I honestly haven't been buying equipment lately, just because I think for the most part I've been forgetting to check the store every day. I don't know, man. There's like so much to do daily nowadays. I just completely forget to do certain things, like the store. But I could also just check that right now. And plus, I finished getting the equipment for my Flash and Blanca, so I kind of just really stopped checking. So, but I mean, the good thing is that we can kind of save up. I could kind of save up on my guild currency, whatever it's called, my guild coins. So let's take a look at that. Guild shop. Right, so, you know, I've been forgetting to even get this, but I'm at 135k. And the thing that I hate about this shop, we do have some legendary stuff here. The thing I do hate about this shop is that you can't really check who it's for. I don't know why they don't let you do that here. I think you can do that here. There's somewhere where you can do that. Yeah, you can do that here. Right, you can check who it's for. But you can't do that here. Or did I just do something wrong? Oh, you can't do that here. Okay. But not for legendary? Why is that? I mean, obviously my only legendary is Blanca, but I would just like to know what he can equip. But yeah, when I see that little spiritual symbol, I'll make sure to check for who can wear it out of those units that I do have. Alright, and then the other thing is this. So I've kind of been doing this stuff. Okay, so it does kind of just go up and just tells you to do more of the thing. So Crusade 1 time, I'm guessing that's going to turn into Crusade 2 times. So I think most of us had a problem with this one here, where if you do the raid, it doesn't count. So we're going to have to be doing manual guild every day to make this go up, which is kind of annoying. Like arena you can skip, so that's fine. Ladder match is going to be annoying. I don't want to do ladder match. And what else do we have here? Yeah, so out of all this other stuff, I wasn't able to complete most of it. So, I mean, the good part is that we almost have 1,000 already. So that's pretty good. All right, man. So that's pretty much it for this week. Some interesting things. There's also the effigy clash. That's okay, I guess. I haven't done that yet, but I'll do that. There's the Budo battle. Last time I went for Goken, and I think he won last time. But this time his fighters aren't as good, so I ended up going for M. Bison. He has Nero and Virgil, so yes, I got Elena. I don't really know if the... Oh, he has the Ken, and I don't know if the Rose is going to be that great, but she's also there. Whereas on the left, he's got like Sea Viper. Street Poison can be good. That's about it. Ooh, and the Wish Relay, I think, was actually pretty good. I actually like this event quite a bit because you can buff up the squares that you like. It's almost like you're playing Mario Party or something. So that's pretty cool. I got this to the max and I landed on it a couple of times, so that was pretty good. And then this one too. So this one I would buff. I don't know how much longer we have on this event, but do want more of those and more of these. Okay, so there's more tickets. And we got one more coin here. Bam. Okay. So that was good. I'll definitely take that. And yeah, that's about it. Just the rest of it is just standard stuff that we do every week. So, alright, let me end it there. 25 minutes is already long enough. So, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Before we do anything, let's just go into our divinations here. I think this is probably the most interesting thing about this week is that we're getting half price divinations if you go for Witch Juri. And I don't know about you guys, but I think I'm going to go for this. I'm going to try to at least get one copy, maybe two. And I'm going to use up all my tickets, well, like 50 of my tickets. And then I'll switch it back to M. Bison. I still haven't finished him yet. So let's try to do that right now. Of course, my game is like glitching. We didn't get anything. I mean, we got stuff, but we didn't really. So I think what's good is you could also get all these goodies here for half price, basically. So that I really needed, like experience, a red, I forgot the name of this faction, the Yin Yang faction, the spiritual faction. I don't know what it is. That's actually pretty good. And if I don't have someone from that faction that can use it, I can just change it to something else. So there we go. Already got one witch Juri. And I honestly think I'm going to keep going. Look at that beautiful waifu-ness right there. That is awesome. Alright, so let's keep going. Oh, we got another one of these. Different element this time. Different faction. I'm going to skip this whole ado for nothing. Alright, so this is the fourth one, I think. So I think we're doing 10 total. Bam. Another witch Juri. So should I feel like I should keep going because this is such a value right now. Yeah, I think I'm going to just keep going until I'm out of tickets. So I'm wondering, I'm not sure if they necessarily said it, but I'm wondering if it's also a half price on if you use your diamonds. Guess we'll just have to find out. I think we were down to either 14 or 9. So yeah, all my luck was stacked at the beginning, for sure. I didn't really expect that much. Okay, so is 5,000? Yeah, 5,000 is the normal price, so I can go for one. I have a lot of diamonds lying around, gems, whatever you want to call them. Let's go for another one. I think 2 copies is enough though, so we'll stop there. But okay, third copy. Kind of feel like keeping going, but I guess I could still get her after the fact. So that's pretty cool. So let's change it back to M Bison because I'm still building him.